Willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Vampyr. Oder Vampyr, je nachdem, wie man das nennen möchte.
Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Ja, genau, sind wir bereit. Wollen wir ihn überhaupt zu einem unserer Abkömmlinge machen? Ich glaube, wir sollten ihn erstmal hier ausplündern, den kleinen Dicken. Wenn er schon so viel Knete hat. Da wird er auch nichts dagegen haben, wenn wir uns ein bisschen Kalium-Permanganat von ihm klauen. Auch schon alles leer. Okay, da hinten ist er. Vielleicht sollten wir uns so ein bisschen in seiner Villa umschauen vorher. Wer weiß, ob wir hier nochmal die Chance haben, da wieder hinzukommen. Ein Zeitungsartikel. Gucken wir mal rein.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Interessant. Haben wir ein bisschen Geld. Der nette Herr braucht das ja nicht. Gehen wir doch mal oben gucken. So, mal so als Vorschlag gehen wir hier oben schnell alles ab, bevor wir ihn konfrontieren. Wer weiß, ob wir hier jemals wieder zurückkommen.
It's locked.
Ja, war ja klar. Okay, der liegt da hinter diesem Tresending.
It's locked, all right.
Ey, wie viel verschlossene Sachen hat er denn hier? Beschrieben normal. Vor allem wie viele Ritterrüstung. Ach, er liegt da. Auf seinem Ottoman. Da kommen wir nicht durch.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Das haben wir doch schon mal. Na komm.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Oh, komm. Was können wir denn machen? Na komm, wir machen's. Wir sind aber
Are
so
you ready
fies.
for immortality, Mr. Dawson? Drink now, and say farewell to life as you prepare to be reborn.
What do you mean, drink? What about the blood transfusion?
I'm the doctor and the vampire here, so I'll give the orders. Drink, sir. Now.
All right.
Good. That's enough. That's enough, I said.
I will not die. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh no. You will die, sir. Steel yourself. You're already in death's grip.
Können wir ihn looten? Nein.
It's locked.
Na gut, wir haben jetzt immerhin etwas... mal was Böses getan. Wer weiß. Ach, guck mal, da ist er ja.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Yes, my lord. Ascalon has a new recruit, as you ordered.
Wonderful news. I've waited for this outcome for so long. Tonight you served your country, the king himself, beyond all expectation.
Thank you, my lord.
No, thank you, Dr. Reed. Now, could you do me one last favor?
Of course. What is it?
Go outside and talk with that disgusting creature I saw waiting for you in front of this mansion.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll have a look.
Good. I didn't kill her on the spot, for she claims to be a friend of yours. But don't you dare bring such a creature near me again.
Okay. Beschütze das Pembroke House, bitte. Bin ja mal gespannt. Was ist denn da jetzt schon wieder vorgefallen? Hoffentlich ist das jetzt nicht so eine Zeitquest, wo wir dann, weiß ich, in aller Eile hinrennen müssen. Der wird natürlich richtig nervig. Vor allem, weil wir komplett auf dem anderen Ende von der Map sind. Ach, sie ist das. Hallo.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
No
Jetzt haben
time
wir ja
to
keine
lose
Zeit.
then.
Müssen wir hinter.
I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Ja, meine Güte. Das ist die Frage, sind wir hier richtig rausgegangen oder hätten wir eine andere Abkürzung gehen können? Wir müssen nach rechts. Ich glaube, es ist kürzer, wenn wir übers Westend dahin gehen. Guck mal, da ist der...
Dr. Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
Persönliche Frage.
Is it true you were dropped in rank? Tell me about it.
Yes, it is. I made a terrible mistake. I deserved it. Sometimes I think I should have resigned.
So why are you still working here?
Because I'm a damn fine copper. I just don't want to have someone innocent hung again by mistake because of me.
The death penalty is a great shame.
I agree. I'm convinced all civilized nations should abolish the death penalty. Maybe after the war, once that bloodshed is over, the survivors will change that.
Why do you think there shouldn't be a death penalty?
I believe no one should decide to take a man's life. Not a nation or a government.
Are you a pacifist, Inspector?
No, sir. But I believe in divine justice. Only God has the right to decide who will live and who must die.
Da haben wir ja schon mal alles über ihn jetzt rausgefunden, ne? Ja. Er hat auch keine Beziehung. Wir könnten ihn auch gleich mitnehmen. Komm, wir brauchen diese EP. Obwohl, wir wollten ja eigentlich ein anderes Gebiet leer machen. Wo es mir gerade einfällt. Jetzt erstmal nochmal schnell gucken. Wir müssen geradeaus weiter. Wir sind ja eigentlich in Eile. Nach links. Oh, jetzt ist er wieder so ein dämlicher Vampir. Aber was der kann, kann ich auch. Oh Gott. Komm, wir gehen hier durch die Seitenstraße. Was hast du jetzt davor? Stehen. Ja, ihr Knoblauchvampire hier. Ist das nicht ekelhaft? Boah. Ist hier nicht auch dieser eine Laden? Ja, da ist dieser eine Laden. Ich will mal in diesen Laden da rein. Das ist doch der, wo wir vorhin nicht, oder letztes Mal, als wir hier vorbeigekommen sind, nicht rein konnten. Ja, Tatsache, wir kommen jetzt hier rein.
Fresh water. As long as it's not holy water, I may find some use for it.
Da kommen wir nicht durch. Jetzt haben wir endlich Wasser. Das ist die Frage, was ist der kürzeste Weg?
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Nein, das ist nicht kürzer. Ja, ja, Frauen sterben in dem Krieg. Alufragment. Ein neuer Dialog mit Lady Ashbury. Dann werden wir uns die mal eben antun. Wenn es euch bisher gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da oder ein Abo und dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis denn!